Kevanie here from Earthworks. I'm with Catherine today.
Hi!
If you guys follow our YouTube channel, we are the ones that do all the DIY, the time lapse. We put those guys together for you pretty weekly. Today we decided to do a little bit of talking one to introduce ourselves, to get a face, with our videos. We want to pot some potting arrangements for you guys to exactly how it works, what looks good, what doesn't look good, what areas. So yeah, we're gonna get started.
Alright, so we have 3 pots here. In the first one we're going to do a little succulent arrangement. The second one we're going to do shade plants, and then the third one we're going to do sun plants that also attract butterflies. Okay, so we're going to start with our succulent pot. First you're going to want to add in gravel and potting soil. Usually you want to do 1 to 2 inches of gravel to get good drainage. Since we are doing a succulent pot, I'm going to add a little bit extra in there. You can just use a trowel or your hands. Alright, so you can see I have just a little bit of gravel in the bottom here, and then I'm going to start putting the potting soil on top. And you want to fill it up to the bottom of your lowest plant. So if I'm going to use this guy right here, I don't want to put soil up to here. I want to put it to here so I can put it straight down in the pot. So this is about as far as I'm going to fill it. All right, now we're going to plant our succulents in here. So we've already picked out 3 succulents here that I'm going to use. What you want to do next is arrange them in the order you want them to go. So I'm going to put this guy down in front, then I'm going to use these 2, this one and this one right in the back here. So I've already taken this one out of the pot and I've loosened up the soil on it so that the roots aren't going to grow in circles. And then what you want to do is just put it right down in the pot, and I'm going to lean it forward a little bit so we get some of this spilling over the side already. Then you're going to want to take a little bit more of your potting soil, since these ones aren't quite as deep as this one. Fill in a little bit of the back here. Then move on to your next one. And you can just take it out, loosen it, and then we're going to put it right in there. Then a little bit more potting soil here. Then our last little guy right here, we're just going to shove right down in here. Then you're going to want to fill in the cracks with your extra potting soil. So you can lift this up. And you usually want to leave about 1 inch at the top for your water to be able to sit down in there and then go down. And there's your pot.
Hey guys, this pot is up next. So this is going to be our media pot and also our shade pot. Like Catherine said in the last video, we are going to do the layer of rock at the bottom of the pot. It kind of acts like a drainage. So I'm going to go ahead and add that layer. And you can use any kind of gravel that you want to use. You can be small. I'm going to go ahead and add our soil. The soil is so hot because it's been in the sun all day. big pot, so I gotta add a lot of soil in here. And I think that's about good. Like Catherine said, you want to give it enough room just to get the plant down in there. Alright guys, so we got our plants here. We got a few tall things, a few fillers over here, and a few spillers. I am going to start off with this purple guy. He's really pretty in color. Took that guy over, get the container off of it. Kind of loosen up the soil. Some of the soil, or the roots, and some of the soil will fall off, and that's okay. I'm going to put him to the side, because I have two tall things here, and I'm going to put them to the side and kind of towards the back. A little bit of soil around it. Just going to make that mound in here. I'm going to add this guy, give it a nice contrast. He is a little shorter than the last guy, so I am going to put a little bit more soil to raise him up to make him evenly balanced with this guy over here. One was in a 1 gallon container and the other one's kind of in a 6-inch container. And has a long root system. And he is really needing to be getting out that pot because he is completely root bound in there. Push him right to the side here. Alright, and I got this guy. I'm going to take out some of the soil because like I said, he's kind of got a long root system. And I put a little bit too much soil here on the side. Just want to make a little bit of room for him so he's even with the rest of the plants. And it is a messy job, so make sure you wear the appropriate clothes and make sure you're okay with getting a little bit dirty. So mush him around, and I mush this soil, kind of loosen it up in the pot just for the sake of not getting soil everywhere. This is kind of a tight squeeze. I'm going to add only one of these guys in here because we got a lot of plants. And it's a little tiny one. Move it right to the side. Add a little bit of soil in these little empty gaps here. And mush them down just to make sure. After we plant up the plants, we like to water them in, and sometimes when you water them in, those spots where you haven't put soil in those gaps, it'll kind of create a hole effect. So you just want to make sure you're pushing it in there. You want to make sure you fill all those gaps, so that way none of the soil washes away. And that's our shade plant, and you can kind of see we do get really nice coloration with some shade plants. You're not going to get a lot of flowering stuff with shade plants, you're just going to get a lot of colorful leaves, and that can be just as attractive as a flowering plant. Hey guys, so this is our last pot. It is the largest one of the 3. So this is kind of a combination pot of 2 ideas. So these are butterfly plants and they're full sun plants, flowering plants. So they're good for a sunny spot at the yard. Anybody who wants to attract all the butterflies, bees, the hummingbirds, all those kind of things, these are the perfect plants for those.
So we've got a fennel down here, which we're going to start with in the back here. Let's grab that guy. And we already filled up our pot since you guys know how to do the gravel and soil in it. So we put that in there, and we're just going to go ahead and plant this fennel right at the back of it. Maybe.
It's a little root bound, yeah. So you can kind of see the growth in that guy. This is what happens when a plant is inside one of the nursery pots for a really long time and is kind of thriving, you know, really saying, let me out, let me out. So you kind of really want to loosen up that soil in the root ball just to kind of get his roots stimulated and get going. And he's kind of a tall plant and kind of wiry looking, so we're going to put him towards the back just to kind of create that centerpiece part of the assortment. So in the back or in the middle, sometimes people put these guys on the side just to kind of give that a little space for it to kind of grow and get big.
And then up next we've got some Angelona here. We really like this purple color, so we're going to put these on either side of the fennel right here.
Pop that guy over. Just contrast the fennel so good as far as the texture and the height. Add a little soil around it, just like in the other pots.
then we've got some really nice red verbena here, and this one is a spiller, so it's going to just fall over the side. Right now it's a little bit small, but it'll grow out and look really nice when it does that.
Very, very colorful. Very pretty when it grows out. One of my favorites. And I think this one's a perennial, correct? Does it come back every year?
I think so.
I'm going to put a little bit more soil in the bottom so it pops up. And you can add soil if you need to, if you feel like it's too deep in there, just like we did, and you kind of want to make it even. And I just loosened this root ball inside the pot.
Alrighty, and then we've got two really pretty zinnias here. We've got a red one and a really nice yellow one. We're just going to put these on the sides also.
And these are like little filler plants, just any kind of extra gaps that you guys have in your pot. These 4-inch kind of plants are really good for those. And you can see there's a lot of nice blooms coming on this guy. Same with this one. And there you have it. This is our nice full sun / butterfly attracting plant. Like you said, just put in a nice sunny spot. A lot of these plants tend to be thirsty, so just make sure you do your regular watering on these guys.
Alright guys, that was our video. Thanks for watching and learning how to pot up some different plants. Hopefully it was helpful to you. Tune in next week and we'll have a whole new video for you.
Thanks.
Thanks, bye.